Hey, greetings, Grand Rising. So here we are again. Here I am again. It's episode number 4. This is my new show. It's called Grand Rising with Vanessa. My intention is to come on in the morning. It doesn't matter when you have an opportunity to watch this, but I'm here at the start of the day to give you what I would say is words where hopefully you can take some good vibrations from the words that I'm going to share with you. Hi, someone's with me. And I just want to uplift your day, okay? And this is really interesting because today's session's on emotional management, okay? Now, yesterday I actually forgot to share the reading. So I light a candle for you every morning and I get the angel cards and I just ask the non-physical beings what message they would like me to share with you. And the card, and this is really dodgy, I've got to get this sorted. The card that came through today is Archangel Raphael. Now, this is amazing because this card is about Raphael being a healer. So it says, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Now, this is fantastic because, as I said, today we're going to talk about emotional management. So let's start with the affirmation of the day. All right. So the affirmation that I'd love you to reflect on is, I am releasing all negative emotions from my system. All right. So just to give you a Zenta. So this is interesting. Zenta is now being an artist. Okay. So this is interesting because I prepare my notes in the evening and I do the card in the day. Sorry, like literally minutes before I come on. So everything's aligned. Okay. So this is the subject that we should be talking about today. And I listened to a fantastic woman. Her name's Gloria Mayfield Banks. Yesterday I was listening to one of her podcasts and she said on the podcast, are you going to quit or are you going to stay? Now, for me, that is all about emotional management. You know, sometimes in our life, we may be facing something where, you know, we have a different range of emotions, and I'm going to go through those emotions with you shortly. But I want you to ask yourself, am I going to quit or am I going to stay? Sometimes we just need to push through, and it's about you being aware with how you are feeling at any given moment. So for me, I'm going to be honest, I was feeling slightly overwhelmed before I came on today. Right, and Zenta's here. Are you going to say Grand Rising? Say I'm here. Say Grand Rising. Okay, just yeah, Grand Rising. So he's just pulling faces. Yeah, Grand Rising. Yeah, 1 minute. So I'm going to admit that I was feeling slightly overwhelmed. All right. We've got some changes that are happening in the house, all for the good. But when you have a change in your life, it can shift how you're feeling. But you know what? I've made a commitment to do this show, and I thought I'm just gonna push on through. But listen to what happens when you are, what I would say, in tune with your emotional vibration. You can reach for a better feeling thought. So I'm now at a point where I can say, I know that I'm feeling slightly a little bit lower down the emotional scale than I want to be. What can I do to raise my vibration? And we'll talk about that. If I don't get a chance to tell you about it today, it's definitely it's definitely something that we'll pick up. So let your emotions be your guide, because your emotions are going to oh, right, baby. Okay. What's the matter? Right. Zenta's feeling emotional, as you can hear. Right. What's up? Right, let your emotions be your guide, all right? Your emotions are going to determine what actions you put into place, okay? Zenta, what is wrong?
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, you're being very emotional. What's the matter? All right. So you've got to do, come on, Zen, please. You've got to do what feels good to you. That's very important. So I know that there's sometimes we're doing things in our life where we know it doesn't feel great, but we have to for whatever reason. But when you are actually feeling a certain way, maybe take a break. Hi, I don't know who that is flashed up. Maybe take a break. Maybe I tell you what's really good for boosting your mood. So let me talk to you about the emotional scale. It's really now quite tricky. If there's any mamas on the line, if your little ones are up with you, let me know. Leave a comment below, because I know you know what I'm going through. All right, so let's talk about the emotional scale. Now, these aren't my words. This is coming from Abraham Hicks. The book is called Ask and It Is Given. Absolutely amazing book. And at the top of the emotional scale, we've got emotions such as joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, appreciation. So we're constantly aiming to be right at the top of our emotional scale. And obviously this week I'm talking to you about self-love. So hopefully the things that I've already shared with you this week can help you to get in alignment with those feelings. Passion is second, and it's great. You've got to be passionate about whatever you're doing. Enthusiasm, eagerness, and happiness. So they're the top three. All right. I'm not going to go into the rest right now. Let's look at the ones that are at the bottom of the emotional scale. We've got jealousy. We've got insecurity, guilt, unworthiness. We've got fear, grief, depression, despair, and powerlessness right at the bottom. Now, I've started this series with the affirmation, I am reclaiming my power, because for any of you who were feeling not as powerful as you know that you are, that's where I wanted us to start, because the only way is up. So what we're doing is we're aiming to get to the top of that emotional scale and stay there. And like I said, there's times things happen in your life when you can feel that you are moving down the scale, but it's about having the awareness and making adjustments. So do what feels good to you, as I've said. There's power in positive thoughts. So when they talk about a positive mental attitude, this is so true. Okay, you can shift your vibration and shift yourself from certain emotions by changing how you are thinking. The power of your mind is so fantastic. So I want you to reach for better feeling thoughts. Okay, if you're feeling negative, you feel like you're going down that emotional scale, reach for better feeling thoughts. And as I said, we're looking to raise our vibration. So I didn't actually plan out the activity, but let's just see if I can get something off the top of my head. All right, so let's talk today about passion. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying passion, but I want to know what makes you feel passion. Yeah, so what do you do in your life where it makes you feel good? You've got that enthusiasm. So passion's number 2. You've got that enthusiasm. You've got that eagerness. But what are you passionate about? So yes, that's my curiosity question for today. Now, the invitation that I'd love to share with you today is, I do heart-centered coaching. So this is where I take you into a meditation rather. I don't need any mediation, but I take you into a meditation, and it helps to unblock and release any of the negative emotions that may be trapped. And these trapped emotions can actually hold us back from actually standing in our power and, doing, really being clear about what we're going to be doing in our life and following through on those actions. Now, I am still looking for training partners. Okay, so I'm actually just nearly finishing my training program. But I would love to have, I'm going to say 2 more training partners. I've done a complete training series with one of my clients, and just to see her blossoming and shining, she even left me a voice message last night. And oh dear. And my reply to her was, oh my I can hear the joy and the happiness in your voice compared to when I first started working with her. So I've got an opportunity for two of you. If this is something that you would be interested in receiving, then let me know. You'll receive 2 complimentary sessions, and it's a fantastic modality. I'm really enjoying working with clients to help them to really tap into their emotions, be in alignment with emotions that we want to keep, and the ones that are negative, then we take that to our heart center and we ask our heart to release, and it does work. It's fantastic. So listen, that's it from me. I hope that you are enjoying this series and it's adding value to you. Please give me some comments below, because if you actually let me know how I'm doing, then that's going to boost my confidence and it's going to make me want to show up and share some words with you. So anyway, it's definitely time to go now. Zenta's pulling me, so it's time for me to go. Have a fantastic day, and I send you light, I send you love, and God willing, I will be with you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.